Yeah, so it's actually been a few things going on this week. I know that, let's see, uh, the Caleb Johnson or Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson, the relationship is our goal is to be here for a while, which is something that has not been happening for the Bears quarterbacks, coaches, or honestly GMs. So hopefully we can get that kind of in gear, not be dealing with all of that nonstop rotation. Steelers rookie Will Howard embracing a mentorship from Aaron Rodgers. He's been so awesome to me. A little scary, Will Howard. Do not listen too much. Don't start getting on the in the K holes and stuff and everything like that. Just kind of, just maybe just on the field stuff. Hopefully. Um, yeah. Just let's not do that. Yeah. Um, Kyler Murray wants Cardinals to be better at off-schedule plays in 2025. I know that is something that they have not been very good at as of late. Um, See tight end Jake Ferguson ready to bounce back after fluke season in 2024. Should get a lot of help. I mean, there's a lot of they're gonna have to cover the wide receivers there a lot more than tight end, obviously. Um, there was let's see a couple more. Titans wide receiver Traylon Burks. I have to prove myself right and come back from torn ACL. I know. Oh yeah, Alexander was released from the Packers, but then he signed with the Ravens. So that was nice to see him go somewhere that wasn't um, in conference. Uh, yeah, I mean, there were some other kind of random things. Yeah, yeah, no, yeah. It always seems like they kind of rotate him out quite a bit. Yeah. Let's see. Nothing else really that stood out to me. Kind of going through here, see if there's anything else. Yeah, nothing. Yeah. Uh, yeah. I would say that I am more excited in the way of that it's just been quiet. It could have been a lot more scary. It could be more loud and stuff with the fact that we obviously have a new coach, um, second year quarterback. It could be a lot going on, and it doesn't seem like there's too much, so that's good. I will say that I'm trying to keep, obviously, I'm tempering my expectations a little bit just because, I mean, it seems like we always win the off season and then we turn around and nothing really happens from the get go out of that. So I will say I probably am more excited than you excited just because it's coming up, but I wouldn't say that I'm more excited than like last season. Last season I felt like way more pumped. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, last year it was the two wide receivers. Like they just got lucky that they actually signed them, but they do not know how to manage their money very well. It doesn't seem like, or make anybody happy. Because could you imagine if Sam Hubbard didn't retire? Because I mean, they would be dealing with two veterans that obviously they probably wouldn't have drafted the rookie, but they would have been dealing with the two veterans trying to get money. Um, and like, you just let one go for like cheap. Yeah, 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 yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah, and then like first round is what, fifth year option or fourth year option, right? And then it's 4 years after that. Hmm. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, right now, do you think that Hendrickson wants to go through dispute? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. Look at it. Yeah. Would that be the first one ever? Right. Yeah. 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 Oh, Bo Jackson did it. He was originally drafted by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 1986, re-entered the draft the following year, and was drafted by the Los Angeles Raiders. That's the AI overview, so take that with a grain of salt. But sounds right. Yeah. Yeah. That's what like NHL does. So NHL, there was like I don't know the rules to the exact, but I know that it's like a you have like certain protected players, like the new expansion team can't end up with like McDavid or Sidney Crosby or Ovechkin, but like there's like a certain level of player that they're allowed to just basically pick one from every team, kind of a thing. Yeah, it kind of let me down. Yeah. I will. I will say this is my official. There's lots of rumors happening. This is my official. Connor McDavid, do what you can. Come to the Blackhawks. There's lots of rumors. You and Connor Bedard already worked out together in the off season. Come to the Chicago. Be a Blackhawk. We'll get you a goalie. Get you some defenders. We'll figure it out. We'll make it work. Like that. Like that'd be insane. Just like align with Connor Bedard and Connor McDavid, because Connor Bedard can like go and play basically however you want him to play. Like he's great at assists. He's great at shooting. So I mean, he'd be all around just great. We're missing a lot, but that would help out a lot. Our goalie is not great. We traded off our best defenseman, and he just won a Stanley Cup. So there was at the like party for the I think they did a parade. I'm not really sure, but they were chanting "Thank you, Blackhawks," and like to Seth Jones in the party. So that was. At least the Blackhawks got mentioned, I guess. Tomorrow. I believe it was Sunday. Yeah, I think it was Sunday. Sunday at like 7, I think. Game 7. I think it's in OKC, is it not? I think it's there. Just the basketball. Did you see that the Lakers sold? Cedar Rapids' own is the guy. He's from. Yeah, but the guy who owns them now and the Dodgers is from Cedar Rapids. So that was a weird, rabbit hole video I watched. Well, we're battling with the Colonels, so that's why we can't get the Dodgers. Like, I don't think that's it. Yeah. The Florida Panthers just did what they did to the Leafs, and just kind of it was back and forth for the first couple games, and then the Panthers just realized, wait, we are better at this, and they just like I was watching the game 6, it just like the Oilers just like looked defeated in like the last period. They couldn't figure it out. Bobrovsky is just insane. Like, he doesn't let anything through. And the Panthers got the steal of the century when they got him, because they barely gave anything up for him. But it's pretty hard to beat. And then, Skinner for the Oilers is the exact opposite. And can't block anything. But blames it on everybody else. Yeah. Yeah, and Bedard literally when he was talking to media said that like we've just been with the. I mean, we've had the same core of guys, like, and there's nothing we can do at this point. And like, was like hinting at like, maybe it's time for me to get out of here. Yeah. So I'd be cool. Like I said, come to Chicago. You and Bedard already work out together. Be our Taze and Kane again. Taze is coming out of retirement too. Go to the Winnipeg. The Blackhawks? Realistically, I mean, yeah. They don't really keep a team together very well. Even the, I mean, yeah, the like Taze and Kane were there, but even if you look at the like dynasty that they had, it was basically only Taze and Kane that were like the solid pieces. There was different defensive men almost every time. I think Sharp might have been there for 2 of the 3. And then, I mean, from there, Crawford, I believe, was there for all 3. Can't remember for sure. But, like, they just don't keep the team very well. We've got a new coach again this year. So, I think no, they are just assholes. In the best way. Well, okay, here's a great story of how they're just assholes. So Skinner goes up and does this routine where he, you know how goalies do their stretches and stuff and like go back to back and whatnot? Well, he does it where he goes up to mid-ice and kind of does it and watches like their team move and kind of watches them move and does everything. The backup goalie for the Panthers just kind of wandered out to center ice and just mirrored him. Just to be an asshole was just mirroring him, doing everything that he did and just did everything. And like immediately after that, let like 3 goals in. He just got in his head and just was just an asshole. Like they just do things where like they're just chirping nonstop. I think Matthew Tkachuk is just a get under your skin guy. And so is one of the Tkachuk brothers. Then their third line's insane. Brad Marchand coming from Boston and being on their third line and scoring that many goals is insane. Like their third line could compete with first lines, and it's going up against the third. So it's just crazy. They're really good. They're really well talented. They spend money. They keep their core together. Skinner is just insane. Or not Skinner. Bobrovsky is just awesome in goal. So it's just a lot of that where they just got their pieces together. I mean, if they continue to keep the team together, they could win again next year. Yeah. I mean, they've been plucking away at it. I think it's just finally like the young guys got kind of to that groove of being mature enough, and then bringing in those kind of like Marchand, like a couple of those just kind of pieces that just keep fitting it together, and just their coaches. I don't know how long that coach has been there either. I know he was somewhere else first. Paul Maurice. He took over in 2022, so he's only been there for a couple of years. I think their game plan finally got into the groove as well. Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah. Two can happen quite a bit. I mean, just 2 years ago, it would have been, 5 years ago was the first one, but Tampa Bay won in, 2020 and 2021. then or 2021 and 2022, something like that. But they won two of them, and then Colorado won one, and then now the Panthers have won two. Not in a row. They won. They were going back and forth with like Boston and the Flyers, I believe. Which Bobrovsky is from the Flyers, that was on the team that was battling with the Blackhawks a bunch. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's tough. I really want the Pacers to win just because the story would be really cool to see them win. Um, just they play really fun basketball that like everybody's involved. But I think OKC will win, just because they've got something, man. They're good. I've watched. I usually like I know you know as well as I do. Like I'm not a big basketball fan. I watch during the playoffs, but I'm not like, oh yeah, I got to get home to watch that game like I am like, well, NHL or obviously the Bears and stuff. But I would say like I've been trying to catch a lot of these because it's really fun to watch. Like the Pacers, especially, like they'll be down like 15 points and like a few minutes to go, and all of a sudden come back and win. Like, but I think OKC will lock it down and probably win this one. That's wild too. That's like the first one since like a decade, right? Yeah, 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 yeah. And you're exhausted. I'm probably letting more fouls go just to like let them play it out. I think it's close. I think Indiana tries to pull off one of their late game comebacks, but doesn't quite get it. SGA is really good at that, getting to the line nonstop, which, granted, I'm not like the biggest fan of, just because it's not really fun to watch. But yeah, 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 yeah. So. He's really good at doing that. Like I said, not my favorite thing, but also like you said, is basketball. It is what it is. I think, yeah, yeah. I don't want the last 3 minutes of just free throws. But I will say, like I think Indiana tries to pull off one of their comebacks and just doesn't quite get there. Like I said, I would love to see it, but I don't think they will. I think they're gonna let more go, so I don't think it's gonna be too much of a like run away with it. I will say though, I don't think it's been high scoring throughout the whole series. Like there might have been some like 20-point separations, but I don't think it's been like they scored like 140 points or anything like that, or whatever. Yeah. It's the only thing I got. Yeah. Because they've got really good defense, but it has, like, their defense is really good as long as their offense is rolling too. Yeah. Yeah. Or is that Indiana pushing him off of the 3-point line? Pushing him off? Yeah. 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 It'd be either of them. First franchise for either of them. Yeah, Indiana's never won it either. No. I think. Did the Sonic get one? Okay. No. I think they clarified it as like a first would be their first championship in OKC like era. I think is what they said. Technically, if you want to get technical about it, they have won one, but it wasn't in this era of like them being OKC Thunder. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I always like try and see if uh, no. Oh, geez. I just have a visitor and it's one of my goats. I've been spending all day, dude. It's so hot. I've been spending all day building a fence. It's the day I have off. Like I actually can. Yeah. Well, yeah. I figured, hey, I'll just sweat out the hate. Yeah. 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 I tried to get as much as I could done early. Yeah. Yeah. I dug all the holes and filled the concrete in with the posts, and now I went and bought the fencing for it, and I gotta lay that out tomorrow and around the posts. And I don't, because so for me, you usually you do that. For what I'm doing, it's not that important. Uh, right. They're not. I don't need them to be level for what I'm doing. So I hold them with one arm and kind of dump the concrete around it. Because I dry pour it and then put water into it and kind of mix it while it's in there. So I'll hold it with one arm, pour the concrete around it, let it kind of get it to where it's going to sit where I want it, and then just pour water on it and get it to sit like that. So, and then I'm going to cut down the post after I put the fencing around it. Just put a gate on it so I can mow it if I have to. But they'll take care of most of it. They're good at that. Yeah, yeah. Just a yeah. And a railroad just because. Yeah, yeah. Built upon that Michael and Lindsay insist to have on my property. Yeah. Yeah, take a swim in it and just instantly start glowing like the fish in Simpsons. Steamwheelers dropped one tonight, 33-65. They were in Jacksonville, Florida, facing the Sharks. It just looks like they were kind of getting beat up all night. I think after the first half, it was 13-28, and then 19-44 into the fourth, and ended up 33-65. So just got punched in the mouth, and just got to take it and move on to the next. They are. Let me pull them up real quick. I believe. Well, the hard thing is that that they are like everybody, like at the beginning of the year, everybody didn't look good compared to the Steamwheelers. 'Cause they were just so good, obviously. Jacksonville Sharks are. Holy crap! I just went to their page and there is lots of pop-ups. Uh, yeah, 7-4. So I mean, 8-4 now, but so yeah. I mean that's one game short of the Steamwheelers. Because yeah, Steamwheelers are 9-3. So yeah. So they're just right behind them. I was wondering if there was a way to see the like what the what am I trying to say? Words. Standings. There they are. They are. Alright. They're not on here. There they are. So they are tied for third in the East Conference. Probably going to move up to second now. I don't know if depending on Tulsa's game, but they'll be either tied for second or tied for third. Actually, so Jacksonville is, and then the Steamwheelers still do hold first place, so that is good. For the Riverbandits, though, they just kicked off the second half of the season. Minor league baseball is hard to follow in that sense, because like there's like a championship for the first half, and then there's a championship for the second half. So it makes it's hard to understand that part. But they are 1-0 in the second half officially yesterday. I think they played again today, but I haven't seen the score. They won 8-2 last night against the what are they called? The Lansing Lugnuts, who I gotta say, really cool logo. Just like it's kind of like think backyard baseball. I think so. Yeah. But it's like think like backyard baseball or something, where it's just a lug nut with like a messed up face on it. It's just a fun. Yeah, I do like the Riverbandits one a lot. I've liked a lot of their different ones too. Yeah. 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 I think the Colonels won the first half, though. I think the Colonels snuck one late to win the second half, or first half of the season. So, like I said, it's hard to follow a little bit there. It confuses me a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, if he's playing too good, then you don't see him anymore. Yeah. So Colonels did win the Midwest League West first half championship, which clinches them to the playoffs later. So like if you want, they won the first half, so they'll be in September's playoffs, which is really hard to follow. But I get it a little bit, but it's just like now I got to remember that they won. So do you really have to push the second half? Well, yeah, but they're the Colonels. So like the Colonels clinched. So do they push now? Like, are they like, okay, we're down? Yeah. Yeah. You get 2 lives. I can't say that. I grew up with the Colonels. uh, yeah. Uh, they produce some awesome players, though. I mean, it's not. It's not far off of. It's a just a corn kernel. uh, uh, dude, this one. Listen, like I loved going to the Colonels games, but it looks like you would see on John Deere. You see the I think it's Augustana's baseball diamonds over there. It just looks like that. Yeah. Whereas like we've got a damn like Ferris wheel and amusement park there, and yeah, it's definitely not. They definitely win that, and it's in the middle of like town too. So like houses, like a neighborhood. Yeah, no, this is just in the middle of a neighborhood. Yeah. So obviously not like from there, but like Cedar Rapids fairly well, I assume. Like if you were driving on 380. So if you took the Wilson Ave exit, and right you go to Hy-Vee, and left you kind of go more towards like the other way. It's just right over there. Just in the middle, like this. You go through some neighborhoods. It's right over there. Yeah. Yeah. During the floods. Yeah. I always think it's cool too, like I'll drive home from work if we get out early and there'll be a game going, and it's really cool to see like the amusement park lights, the bridge, then the stadium lights. Like it's a picturesque stadium. That stadium's awesome. And it's like it doesn't feel like a minor league stadium. Yeah. 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 What stops from people from, because you can walk across that bridge, what stops people from like just stopping and watching the game? Well, yeah. They're so busy selling out freaking stadiums, like football. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. It's wax on, wax off. Yeah. Cubs have been hot too. Have you watched them? Who? There was a pitcher that almost took a fastball or a like 104-mile-an-hour exit velo ball to the face, but caught it instead. Did you see that? I don't remember who the pitcher was. Oh boy, that's right. Yeah. 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 That. Yeah. That's insane. I just saw it. I was like, oh god, like. Yeah. Yeah, that thing was. That was hitting him in the head. If he didn't catch it, it was hitting him in the head. Yeah. 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 Uh, did you see the who did that? Was it the Cubs too, or was it somebody else? There was a double like they were running like rookie of the year. Where like one guy was running and one guy was like immediately behind him, they slid at the same time to home plate. Yeah. Uh what's that? I did not see that, did they? It was the Phillies. Phillies did it. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. It's not on camera. You good. Yeah, the friggin' it didn't even look like the first one was on purpose. Like when they originally started. Yeah. Right. I do love though, like when Otani got hit, the pitcher missed the first one. Like I love it. Yeah. I will say, hilarious that they put him into pitch and he has a 9 ERA. Yeah, it's just so funny to be like, yeah. Yeah. That's insane. The money in baseball is crazy. Who is the football player that got paid for so many years? Uh, or a baseball player. Was it baseball or football player? Yeah. Is he still getting? Because it's like Bobby Bonilla Day. Whenever it happens. That's insane. Just. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Yeah, the Dodgers was also ripped of immaculate innings. You see that? It was right down that's you can't get more of a strike. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. You know what sports I've been like engrossed in right now? Is the Barstool basketball tournament. Have you seen that? Yeah. It's it's such bad basketball, but it's so funny to watch. Yeah. Yeah. They do like one game a day that they release, and then like every now like yesterday's episode was like the commissioner Mark Titus because he submitted himself to not play since he literally played basketball for like he was on the Ohio State team that like won the championship I think. Uh, yeah, so he's like I'm not gonna play in this and make you guys look ridiculous because there's no either I lose and I make a mockery of myself or I win. And it's like, yeah, that makes sense. But he like made everybody like the teams that had lost. All their players were on free agency, and you could swap a player if you wanted. And then the teams could vote out their captain if they all like unanimously decided to vote him out. So like that was yesterday's episode. Was just that drama. But it's just been really fun to watch. Like, it's awful basketball. They're playing till 11 and it's taking them half an hour. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll announce some news at the end of this, too. I'll share some news. I think I told you, but we'll announce it because we have a guest next week. Yeah. Yeah. Goats just chew on them. No, just that, but So next week, joining us at those that listen to the live episode instead of the podcast episode, joining us live will be Lois Hills, local music group here. Has done some stuff with the Quad City Steamwheelers. It's got some songs on Spotify to check out. Some fun music there. Be cool to pick their brain. Also, I am actively trying to get a hold of the winners of the Des Moines Soapbox Derby to get on the podcast because I think it'd be a lot of fun. And then we will be. I don't know if Michael will because Michael's got a rough schedule with the job he's in currently, but I will be doing a from the deck hockey interview with the owners Pat and Nick Levinskew. And they will. I have to get some equipment for that, but it'll be from the deck. It'll be really cool. I picture us sitting in front of the net and just having the sponsors behind us and stuff. I think that'd be a lot of fun. We'll get to pick their brains. They've played hockey all their lives, French Canadians. I just hope they don't start babbling in French to me because I will not catch it. And they're also going over to Scandinavia, I want to say, to play for Team USA in ball hockey. So, yep. Yeah. I'm getting some new mics, so I'm gonna start trying to see if people are open to me to make it more reasonable for them to just show up wherever they're at. I think it'd be cool if like the Steamwheelers were okay with me doing it there and we just do it on the field, or the Riverbandits or things like that. So yeah, I think it'd be a lot of fun. Yeah. Yeah. Nine Saturdays from college football. Yeah. Yeah.